Hey everybody, welcome to CircDeFriends Play D&D. My name is Joe. I'm joined here with Bobby,
Hey.
Christy,
Hello.
David,
Hello.
and Matty.
Yo.
So I'm going to hand you over now to Christy. He's going to be the DM for this session. He's going to give us a bit of an introduction.
What kind of introduction are you looking for?
I guess this is the first session, so maybe run over what happened in the last 2-3
No,
sessions.
if they wanted to know, they should have been here from the start.
Yeah, we should have really been recording from the start. And
He's
or
rich, you know.
if you wanted to listen, should have had the initiative to look in someone's window. I mean, I'm on the second floor, so
But you'd probably have to roll for
You haven't missed
initiative.
anything interesting.
Oh, shots are fired at yourself.
We're like, this is only the
Fighting
fourth
stuff.
session. We've missed nothing interesting.
Yeah, I guess. Alright then, I guess we'll move straight on to an introduction into the characters, and then you can just pick up what the world is as we go, I guess.
Yeah, there's not much. It's a typical fantasy world, you know.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Not like
So...
fancy realm with guns and stuff.
We're a bit more cheery than this most days.
Yeah.
You guys, got folks at home know about as much as the world as you guys do, and I've told you guys a lot. And you don't remember.
Shots
So
fired.
there's no point.
Christy gets a shotgun out this time though. We're all dead.
So when do we go to Drabnor?
Oh yeah, that's the level 15 campaign.
Okay, so my character is called Ansem. He's a variant human monk. He's got a bit of an obsession with his movement speed and running around and hitting things and running away and hitting things and running away. He has the feet mobile, so I can hit things and run away and not get opportunity attack. So that's fantastic. So he apparently, I won't say apparently, he did run 25 miles in one shot, and he'd do it again. And that was away from an orc horde. So in his mind, he was running away from an orc horde to warn his tribe, but in reality, he actually led the orc horde to his tribe. And then, he's like, oh no, all my people are dead. So now he wants to get the lore of my people to go down in history. He also has a massive phobia of the ocean, but I guess we're fairly inland right now, so it's not that big a deal. And should we become pirates all of a sudden, I'll regret putting that on my character sheet. So, at the moment, I have a cursed weapon that's no longer cursed. That it was like a sword that when I picked up, it was like, hey, I only use me from now on. And I'm like, oh, but I have a bow staff. It's like, use me. And then the curse was removed, and I have a dragon's bone bow staff that I got from a ghost dragon. I think it was pretty sweet.
No, you got
See these?
skeleton of a dragon.
Yeah, these are things you should say in the intro because these were cool things.
Or you could keep them as a surprise, and when you put them out, people at home would be like, "Oh my god, how did you get that?"
Witchcraft.
See, you're shooting all of your load, Joe. You've
Cool.
got nothing to no fidaz left.
No.
We're going to talk about Joe's character all night?
No, do you want to talk about the resident executioner, jury, and judge, Mr. Judge?
Specifically, Judge. Judge Bren. He's my character. He's a law enforcing cleric, hell-bent on getting revenge for the murder of his family. See? Keep it short and sweet.
Sorry,
Hand it over to you, David.
Hi, I'm David, and my character is called Runius Mackler, and he's a mountain dwarf, and he's a folk hero. He's blue.
Yeah, there we go.
He's got an orange beard, and he's a warlock, so he's got spider climb, and he can transform into anybody. Currently, he looks like a bear because for solidarity for a bear warrior who got turned into a bear, and yeah, he's like. You'll hear me soon. It's okay. Pass it over to Matty and Drago.
My character's name is Drago Bloodscorn. He's Dragonborn, obviously. He is a soldier background. He's former comrades. Still recognise his rank, look up to him. Even those of a higher rank refer to him as a great fighter. Suppose those who fight alongside me are worth dying for. I tend to have a crude sense of humour. I like being strong and breaking things, but sure, who doesn't like breaking things? And I'd say my determination to kill my foes, and take down the enemy, does come into play as a flaw. Because at one point, when we were attacked, we were all put to sleep, and I was the last person to attempt to take down the enemy, but that didn't work out so well. Anywho, let's get this show on the road.
Okay, so it's been 30 days since last we've been in Akimbo. You guys have been doing stuff in your keep. So we're going to open with a nice, you know those cartoon montages where the sun goes up, goes down, the moon goes up?
Oh yeah.
Right? That's happening for like 30 cycles, and occasionally we're going to drop in certain points of Akimbo, and I'll kind of give you an idea of what's been happening since you guys moved on.
I'm surprised at you. I thought you'd say Phantom Cigar.
The first place we're going to drop off at is Dragon's Bane. We zoom in on the keep in Dragon's Bane, into the Lord's room where Eddard Dragon's Bane sits down, talking to a hooded man dressed in green robes. And we hear him say, "I promise you, when I sit on the throne, they won't be a problem anymore." Before anything else happens, we jump across to the Worm's Claw. We fly into the back room where we see Oliver Dragon's Bane staring at a bottle full of a strange smoking black liquid that if you were actually there you would recognise as the arcane siphon. We then jump all the way to Briarstone where we see Tybor Blacktide sitting on a balcony. It looks like a few days have passed, the weather's different. And he's looking down at his niece and nephew playing in the gardens when the same hooded figure we saw talking to Eddard approaches him and tells him that we have need of your skills, Tybor. We then jump across to Lucius Crowrun, who is the guy that the judge tried to get to help track down the names on his list. And he's standing at the entrance of a cave talking to a dark-haired woman. If the judge was there, he'd recognize this as one of the women involved in his family's death. And Lucius just tells her, "Bad news, sis. You remember the Breton job? Might not be as in the clear as we were promised." Then we jump back to the capital of Golden Crest. And in a dingy, dark room in a little crappy barracks, we see Saravin sitting at a writing desk with a partially written letter in front of her addressed to the judge. And a shadow of a figure approaches her. And we just hear some mutterings about, "It's time for you to go and visit the boss." We then jump back to Horace Steelskin, which is that dwarf who was with you when you investigated the Black Tide Keep. He's returning to the mountains. You see him standing outside a fortress, and he takes a gaze up towards the mountains. And as the camera follows his gaze, we eventually stop at the door of some old ruined dwarven keep. We keep panning through until we reach a hobgoblin. He's sitting in a throne. He's got a battalion of men in front of him, and he just goes, "Gun tu fa shahu kontun," and he starts a very maniacal laugh. And as the last cycle of this day, jump into night stops, and we reach the current day, we pan over the party's keep. We push down into the kitchen, where they're all sitting around the table, eating the breakfast and discussing what their next move should be. So, over the course of the month, a few things have happened. The judge received the letter from Saravin telling her that she's found the potential location of Lucius Crowrun, and that while she will keep trying to put her resources to helping him, she's been called away for other business and can't be as infested as she was. However, she also makes note that the militia would be willing to pay handsomely if you were to clear out some more haunted ruins. And then she gives you a rough drawn map to some cave in the Goblin Hills, and she says there's some bandits hiding out there, and that's where you'll find Lucius. Anson, you were in Dragon's Bane a couple of times. You went to Oliver to get the actual deeds to this keep to make it officially yours. And while there, you spotted the arcane siphon in his possession. If he saw you looking at it, he put it away, and he dodges any questions about it.
Okay, yeah.
He also told you though that Tybor Blacktide, he's not too worried about the Kingsman conspiracy. He plans to have his uncle gone before then. But he has told you that if you want to get involved, Tybor Blacktide knows what the next step is. And he also gave you a letter Captain Horace left for you, which basically just says that the Knights of the Shield have a issue they need dealing with, and they can't really spare the men right now, but if you were willing to come and aid them, they would make it worth your while. And on top of that, as a party, you know that if you want to keep this keep running for more than a month, you're going to have to start getting some deals with some merchants to start bringing supplies in and out.
Yeah. So, personally, I'm more interested in the quest to the spooky, scary ruins. because spooks and scaries.
So
Yeah.
shivers down your spine.
So just to give you a quick run, Judge, you now have a good idea of where Crow Run is. You have the map of the couple of the haunted rooms from last time. You have Tybor Black Tide, you have Captain Horace, or you have whatever you want to do yourselves.
Okay.
So that's what we find the party doing, discussing what their next move should be.
So we're in a kitchen. I assume our
Yeah,
chef
you're
is
eating,
there.
you're eating a nice breakfast that George made for you.
Good old George, spelled
He's still-
incorrectly.
He's still got his, he's still got his,
I
he's still
turn
got
around to
his,
the chef. Ah,
he's still got his chicken on his shoulder, clucking away.
I remember that actually.
that
Yeah,
guy.
I remember that, yeah.
okay. Good old George. So I obviously mentioned about the shields and the help that they requested, and I also, in a passing comment, mentioned the arcane siphon. Question: is the arcane siphon a unique item, or is this something that I'm? Is there like two for $1 down in like the local mart?
You have
The old
never
artifact
seen any
ones.
other one except the one you found. Keep. They're rare because you have they have to be crafted by a mage, and very few people understand how magic works.
Okay, gotcha.
Lucius
Okay.
Crow Run, was he a guy I was after, or was he just a guy who could
He's
help
the
me
guy
find guys I
who
was
could
after?
find the people you were after.
It seems,
Okay.
it seems kind of like redundant to go after
Yeah.
him.
Took your money, attacked Saravan. Saravan told you that her best bet was if he ran away, someone on your list spooked him. There's someone on his list that he either doesn't want to cross or he doesn't want you to find.
Okay.
I have a
From
feeling he'll come to me. So let's scratch him off the potential list.
You don't call us, we'll call you.
okay.
What were the other ones?
But do you want
Spooky
him to come up
ruin.
as at a an
So
opportune moment?
the militia, Saravan says the militia will pay you if you go clear out more of the haunted rooms. What's his face? Oliver said they gave you the letter from Captain Horace, who wants you to go and help the knights. And
Shield.
he also just said that Tybor Blacktide has information on what's the next part of the Kingsbane conspiracy, but Oliver doesn't really care how far that advances. He's only interested in getting rid of his uncle. He doesn't care if the king gets killed or not.
Okay. Kingsbane conspiracy. Okay, gotcha.
Okay. So should we go see Tybor Blacktide?
Yes.
Cool.
To the black ties.
Quest decided. Going to see Black Tide for some reason.
So just to be clear, we're picking the quest that promised no payment.
I want to go fight spooky
Just so
scaries
you don't
personally.
get mad at me. You know,
We can't divide and conquer. No.
We open up a chest and
Well, you
it's like
could.
da-da-da-da.
We could,
It's
but
empty.
we're-
advise
yeah,
against it.
Disadvantage. Okay.
He's
One
just
person.
asking us to do work for him for free.
No, I just want to make it clear. Oliver just told you that he's not too concerned, but if you have an interest in the Kingsbane conspiracy, Tybor Blacktide would know what's the next part.
Okay. See from
Oliver is pretty much kind of like keeping you at bay. He's not got work for you, but he's like, if you're looking for something, here's some things I've heard through the grapevine.
Were this a video game? That would be the main quest.
See, this is what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's the exact way I looked at it. I was like, militia, generous reward. That's a sub quest.
There's no main quests. This is a sandbox.
Let's go and
This
fight
world
this
is
Exactly what the main
advanced
quest would say.
on its
That is.
spooky.
This is exactly like Skyrim. Okay, no.
And you look down, you just have a
I mean, we
controller in
did
your
the
hand.
ruins last time, didn't we? And we got like spooked.
We got spooked.
Specifically, Dave's character when he sat in that chair.
Oh yeah, the samurai
Yeah.
ghosts.
They're the haunted rooms.
All
Samurai
right.
pizza cats.
But how are we going to clear? Can we clear them out? We're able to fight them. Yeah, go on, go for it. I got extra strength now. Can you poison ghosts?
I don't think so.
Do you
Yeah,
think
that's
you
what
can
I'm
poison
thinking, like.
ghosts?
They have to do a con saving check. So
You were given a poison that could work on ghosts, but that's all
Let's
gone.
let's go fight. Let's go talk to Blacktide.
Oh, my leg.
okay.
That's the only one can think of a reason we shouldn't.
Well, we need lots of money to keep our keep going, so that would be my reason. That would be my devil's advocate reason for.
But he's not giving us any
militia.
money.
No, but militia is.
Yeah. Well, I think we have enough money currently to run 2 months, at least.
Yeah, like
Before the month is out, you have to arrange a way. You'll have to arrange with a merchant to bring you supplies, or you'll basically the keep will be starved out.
Oh no, George, the chef has nothing to cook. His role is no
he can
longer
cook
needed.
the doctor, can't he?
Does Shaitan count in that scenario?
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh no, the keep is.
I don't know. Like, it feels like you're pushing us towards a night,
I don't
Initial
care
one.
what you do.
a mission, Christy. Which one is it?
Whichever one you want. I don't care.
Well, we said
I was
go
just
to your
letting you
man
know.
3 times, and you're like, "Are you sure?"
No, you said you had enough. I was just letting you know that within the month, you'd have to arrange. Like, you've got a month to do that.
right, let's
You've
go
got a
to
month's worth of supplies. And then I was
Okay.
also just making it clear that Oliver is not offering payment for any of the things he said. So that if you then turn
All right.
around, when is
Okay.
Oliver? Just so you knew in advance, so you didn't get mad at me later if you don't get paid.
Okay,
What
he's
about the
covered his
briars?
bases. Can't blame him for that.
Let's go to the closest
Shaitan is being very silent and is not making any mention of any visions he may or may not be having with that fancy stuff.
Do we have a map or something so we can tell where we're going?
No,
We don't have an overworld map. Not even in the camp.
no. You know the way.
He just said he was going mapless.
You know the way from your keep to Dragon's Bend. There's a road, like you've got a trail
Oh.
and a road that meets the main road. I mean, if you
Let's
want to
pack
save
up and
time,
set out.
if you want to save time, you know you can cut across the Wormwood and like get to Dragon's Bane in less than a day. But you also know if you want to meet Type or Blacktide that you'd have to go to Briarstone, which is about a week's journey by the road, or you can cut it down to 3 or 4 days if you risk going off.
Okay, let's go through the Wormwood. We'll go to Dragon's Bane. We'll meet up with some merchants.
Who is like navigating the forest?
Well, I'll do it.
Okay, give me a survival roll.
Yeah, I've got a +4 in survival, so
Whoa. Okay.
hopefully I don't crit fail this.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's pretty
You got
bad.
Oh, it's a 7. Oh, that's not so good.
No, it's you know, like you're pretty much you know your keep is directly south. You'll have like you know you won't get too far lost. It's just how long it's going to take you.
Okay,
So like it will take you a bit longer than you expect. Like you get like lost a couple of times. You realize you're going off track.
yeah,
I
so
need you to roll me 2d6. Or, no,
2d6,
sorry, a d10 first, then 2d6.
d10. Christy, your mic kind of scratching is getting very loud. Just in case it kind of continues for the rest of it.
Mm.
Oh man, that's shit. And then
Okay,
2d6s?
2d6.
Oh yeah.
So, as I said, you've been traveling through the Wormwood for about 4 hours now. When you finally reach a clearing, it's the first time you've had a chance to catch a look at the sky. And when you finally catch sight of the sun, Ansem, you realise that for who knows how long, you've been travelling west instead of north. Like
Shit.
you're somewhere between 0 to 4 hours out of your way.
0 to 4 hours, okay.
Let's hope it's the 0, not the 4.
Damn it, I was going to pick a feat that I think it was kind of keen mind or something that I always know where north was. Damn it, hindsight.
I'm gonna start like flicking through my spell book, see if I can find out.
But yeah, you've noticed like well enough that you can attempt to readjust your positions. So
Cool.
give me another survivor roll.
Yep, will do.
If you want as well, you could climb up a
13.
tree, get the bearings of your land to try and know how off you are, and then you could make the roll to try and find Dragon's Bane rather than trying to just get back north.
Yeah, okay.
So give me an athletics check. These are
My-
very tall trees.
My athletics is... I think my athletics is pretty high.
It's not a hard check. It's
+3,
more so
yeah,
how long it
I'm
takes you.
proficient at it.
Ooh.
So I got another 13.
Yeah, so it takes you a few minutes, but you get up to the top of that tree. And give me your survival roll now.
I rolled survival already, but I can re-roll it if
Yeah,
you need
give
it.
me another roll.
Okay, no problem.
I give you advantage for having the lay of the land.
Okay, cool. I got a 20, so that's pretty good.
Cool. So yeah, you reckon that you've got yourself back on track. And about
Yeah, and
another. So
to the
you sorry, go on.
to the party, they don't know I went off course. Like to the party, I'm
No,
like, oh
well,
yeah,
you're
no,
the
it's
one
just
who
around here. Like,
noticed. Yeah, you're the one who noticed.
oh yeah, it's just over here.
It takes you like 2 hours to get back on track, but you manage to like ease the turning so no one notices that you're kind of heading back the direction you've just been.
Does that not harbor some guilt with when you didn't save your tribe? No.
Then it's
Why
like,
would I?
yeah,
It's
how
just
does
like, oh, I'm after leaving
completely
them off
unrelated.
track. Oh my god, I should totally tell them.
What? No, I didn't
I
leave my
don't-
tribe off
You
track.
didn't
I
leave
led,
his tribe
yeah,
off
I don't
track,
see
did
the relevance here.
I led the orcs accidentally to my tribe, thinking I was running away from them to warn them my tribe, and then I accidentally led them to my tribe, and then they were like, "Oh, sweet."
Yeah, that and
Gooey
leading
humans.
people off is a more beneficial approach.
Yeah, funny I got
Okay.
that roll then.
So yeah, it takes about 2 hours to get back on track, and then 4 or 5 more hours pass, and you emerge on the edge of the wormwood, and you can see the walled city of Dragonsbane in the distance.
See, guys, 5-minute walk max.
You know, the party realized like it took a bit longer than Ansem told you it would, but he got you there safe.
10-minute walk max.
Next time I do the driving.
It's you know it's about 4-ish in the evening now. Your odds of hitting another place besides Dragonsbane if you want to stay in an inn aren't very high, but you could keep walking and just camp at the side of the road. Or,
Well, yeah, I wouldn't mind camping. My survival is pretty good, so I guess I could hunt
Yeah, what's the weather
rabbits
like?
and stuff.
it's very windy.
Yeah,
And
I don't know. I don't wanna
it's
put
like, but it's
sleeping
mild. It's not too warm. It's not too cold. It's just very windy.
Grand stretch in the evening.
It's actually
No, it's
a-
fucking windy.
Those dwarves
I'm staying in the
stand
inn.
the
Screw
wind.
you guys.
Well, I honestly don't mind where I stay. Like, I'll sleep rough, or
I'll
I
pay
will.
for everyone.
You know, you can get free stay at the inn if you just go to the Worm's Claw.
Oh, can I get free stay at a random person's house?
No,
What's up, my new wife?
that is
What
not.
if-
I told you before. That's not how it works.
Can I use Mask of Many Faces to pretend to be a member of the family?
If you can spend enough
You
time
can kill the
studying
other
him,
one.
learn their systems so you know he's not going to wander in.
Just randomly murder a child and take his place. Hello, mother.
And that's how David went to jail.
Hello, Daddy. I wouldn't use the actor cantrip in that case.
Or you could just freely stay at the Worm's Claw
Okay, I'll stay at the
and
Worm's
get
Claw.
free
How much
bed
does
and
that cost?
breakfast
Oh,
because
free.
you work for Oliver Dragonsbane and he owns the Worm Claw.
Okay, cool. We'll do that.
Is that who we're after? I forget.
No,
We're not
wanted to
technically
go,
after anyone. We're just
You wanted to go and meet
investigating.
Tybor Blackstone.
Yeah,
or
we're
Black
talking Black Tide about the Kingsbane conspiracy.
So
Although I don't
you-
think we're going to name drop
If you
it.
don't have anything you want to do in town, we can just jump to the next morning. Or is that you want to do in town?
Can I buy a health potion? If I find a...
Actually, yeah, I should buy some.
Can I like
Yeah.
run to the store before it
Yeah.
closes?
You can go to.
I want to run
Ansem
slightly
can point
faster.
Ansem can point you in the direction of a place where you can get some fairly cheap potions run by an eccentric gnome, or you could go to the place. You know,
Oh no, not that one.
you can go to the place that most people go.
I'll go to the
Yeah.
normal one.
I'll go
There's
to
a-
the regular
Yeah.
alchemist.
Yeah, you
Regardless
get
of where
you
people
get
run
health
to.
potions for the 50 gold.
50 gold. Cool. I'm at 360 now.
So how many health? Yeah, just you can buy as many as you can afford.
I've
So
bought
what's
2, so I'm
50
on
gold
4.
per potion?
Yeah.
Whoa, steep.
You already have some potions, I think.
I
had 2 already.
I have just rations. I don't think I have potions.
I have
let me
2.
check. I know
I'm on 3 potions.
Ansem
now.
does.
Yeah, I had 2 leading into this session, and I just bought 2 more, so my gold is now 229.
Cool. Just make track. One of your potions is a slightly different color.
Oh, yeah.
Did we not use that? Okay, I'll keep a
No,
track of that.
you got 4 of those. Everyone but you has used all of theirs. No, that's a lie. Ruinous also is one of those, so you do have a health potion. You have
Oh,
one of
do
the
I?
weird yeah, you have one of the weird colored ones. And Drago has a potion of greater healing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where are we? You're hiding that, Drago.
So
Share with the group.
who's buying potions and how much are you spending, so I can keep track of this.
So yeah, I'm after buying one, so I'm at 360 gold.
Ansem, you said you bought 2.
Yes, I'm at 229 gold. And I have 3 health potions, one that's a slightly different color.
You're buying some, right, Judge?
Yeah, about one. I'm at 183 gold and change.
Why have I got more money than you?
Because you all spent on various things, and you guys robbed the Black Tide's crypt.
Oh.
So yeah, if there's anything else you want to do in town, we can deal with it now, or we can jump to the next day.
I'll take 2
How much
potions.
for the
I'll do
rooms?
300.
They're free because
They're
of
free.
the whole.
Oh,
The rooms are free. Health potions is 100 for 2, so that should put you at.
Let's hit the hay early. Set out bright and early tomorrow.
Are you kidding me? We got an open bar downstairs, and a tab that just won't stop.
Aren't you a monk?
Shots. No,
That doesn't mean you can't drink.
I'm a
Yeah.
bad monk. A very, very
Technically,
bad.
I'm a
Actually,
friar.
Friar.
Yeah.
Well played.
Van Helsing.
Yeah, you can. Oliver is more than willing to ply you full of drink.
Just order room
He's not
service.
actually there. Catelyn, it's like the bartender's there, and you've pretty much got free passage in and out.
So you guys are telling me at 4 a.m. I can ring up this guy and he'll make me steak? That was a Simpsons reference.
yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
It just wasn't funny.
So yeah, the question is, you can. Okay, the next day, if you want to get to Briarstone quickest and most efficiently, you can spend a gold apiece and get the cart that goes from Dragon's Bane to Morgan's Watch.
What do
Okay.
you think?
Wait, we're going to Briarstone, but why are we going to Morgan's Watch?
Morgan's Watch is the town before you hit Briarstone.
Okay, and what's the full distance, if you don't mind me asking?
It's about 3-day journey on foot. 2 of you go
For
as the crow
some.
flies, or it is a 4-day if you follow the road.
Yeah, we just 4 days.
Let's just get the cart. We'll get the cart.
Go on, we get the card. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Loads
okay,
of
so
money.
that's a gold apiece,
Okay.
Cool, I'm at
and you
3-5.
reach Morgan's Watch
228.
as the day draws to a close.
Cool.
Taking 1 gold off. My...
Traveling for 2 days, it's gonna cost you 2 gold again for like the inn and food
Man.
in
Can
Morgan's
I-
Watch.
Could I live outside and
Have you got
roll a
rations?
survival check and like hunt?
Oh, you could try.
Let's do it.
Okay, who's hunting? Who's actually getting bed and
I'll
board?
give the hunting a shot.
Okay, and who's getting bed and board? Or is everyone hunting?
I got
I'm
a
just
10.
gonna- I'll get bed and board. I'm a
Yeah, bed and board.
5.
3,
Okay,
Me and Matt, you're living rough.
355.
Real
Yeah.
rough from those rolls.
it's like it's an overcast day today. It's a bit warmer than usual, but like you guys find like a ditch somewhere. It's like the best you find, and you manage to find a couple of rats.
Oh
You-
no!
You guys have not had a good night. The other two have like a nice, comfy bed. You get like
Okay.
a dinner. You get breakfast and see in the morning. You get nice soup. You guys the judge and Runas. You've had a really good night. When
Drago,
you guys meet back up in the morning, like Drago and Ansem they look like shit.
if anybody
Last time
asks
that
Drago,
situation happened.
we've killed
Yes.
a deer and we ate like kings. If anybody asks, now eat your freaking rations.
I don't know. Those rats taste an awful lot like chicken.
Best rat burger I've had in a long time.
Have, according to my notes, 8 rations if you want to use rations.
I'm gonna eat
Yeah,
a
these are
ration.
my
Yeah.
rations.
Cool.
Like I'm just picturing
How much
me.
gold was that, Christy?
2 for bed and board.
I'm just picturing me
Travel
and
malarkey is expensive.
Matty in like the scene in Shrek where Shrek and Fiona like prance through the forest and like they like roast rats and blow up frogs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Rotisserie style?
So just picture a
It's like
dragonborn kind of
Rotating
monk.
the little rat over a measly little fire.
Yeah, and then like I blow up the
Mm.
snake and then I make a balloon animal and I hand it to Drago and he's all blushing and it's a good scene. What's actually happening is I said, "Hey, see these mushrooms? Totally good," and then we were in like a seizure on the floor.
I ate the purple berries. They taste like burning.
Chris, the last time that situation happened, I was playing Mark's character, and I
know.
ate a rat, and I puked. And I ate the puke.
So let me see.
That all happened because it was Mark's
So-
character.
Me and Dave are rested, right? Like we're
That's why
well
I
rested.
do the in thing.
Full bellies, content,
Pretty
just
happy.
sitting in the cart,
Just chilling
snoozing.
out.
Yeah,
Hey,
so
Content
From-
for all man.
Just stroking my
foot.
beard.
So yeah, on foot you can reach Briarstone by the end of the day if you just want to follow the road. You can you can shave about 2 or 3 hours off if you cut through the briar woods here and there. But you're
Not after
basically going to
last
reach
time.
there. You're basically going to reach there as the day comes to a close either way.
Is
Hey,
it
you
full
don't
of?
know we
is
got
it,
lost.
is it full of briars?
No, it's just called the Briarwood.
Okay, that
We
sounds
didn't
like
we don't know
okay.
we got lost. It still took fucking ages.
Hey, it would have taken longer out by the road.
You've been on this road before. This is the road where you met the ogres.
I've been okay.
You've
Oh,
made
those
this. You've
damn
made this
ogres.
I was
exact
happy
trip
for that.
before. The judge hasn't made this trip because he went to the keep. But this is, you guys like made this trip and then made it back and then went to a keep and now you're basically remaking this trip again.
Yeah. For
This trip is familiar to most of the characters.
for anybody who might be watching, what originally happened was we came across, was it 2 ogres?
2 ogres, one
And
that
they had a pig,
had a pig and one that just had like a bag of cabbages.
and it picked up the pig and it bet David with it.
It
And
hit me
David,
with it.
all David wanted
But
was
I
to
wanted
save
to
the
save
pig.
the pig. That's the reason we fought. Because there was this
fought for
guy
a
who was
pig?
And
dead.
then
And
the
then there was
other
a pig.
ogre got really upset because you killed his cooking partner. Then you put him to sleep and then Maddie killed him.
Yeah, I put him to sleep. But we don't know Matty killed him.
Yeah, no, he walked off and then
We
Drake.
walk down the road and there's 2 dead ogres. And now we know.
It's like an ogre skeleton. What the hell?
So, yeah,
Ate all its flesh.
Just following the road, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, uneventful day. You can pass a couple of farmers going one way or the other. You can stop and talk to them if you want, but otherwise, no, you don't pass much. You get to the point where
Oh,
the
there.
ogres were.
They
it's
travel
been
on
cleared
these
out.
roads.
Yep. So yeah, you stop. There's a farmer with a bunch of cabbages. It was a lot safer these
Especially the
days.
cabbages.
A couple of weeks ago, some ogre came and stole nearly all me. Stole so many of me cabbages, but nobody's seen them in a while.
What
Hey,
about the pig?
It's been pretty safe. I don't keep pigs. John
Why are
keeps
you
pigs though.
copying his accent?
John keeps pigs though, and one of his went missing. We reckon that was probably the ogres too, but you know they're terrible foe.
I
It was a sad day for me.
I put my hand up
Very
against
imagine.
Ruinus's face and I just rotated to where the bruise of the pig's face was and goes, does it look anything like this?
I'm still a bear.
I don't know if you've got weird eyes, sir, but that's a bear, not pig.
I forgot you're a
Come on,
bear,
just
man.
disguise self, lad.
He's got it as
It's an
at will.
invocation.
He's a warlock.
Ah.
Yeah. No,
So
I'm
what, we've been traveling with a bear. No one's mentioned it.
It was a moral. It was a solidarity point. I won't turn back into me until.
You're not
He's an
Octo
anthropomorphic.
Dad, like.
People like weird magic stuff happens enough that people don't like to question it because when you're growing up, your parents tell you stories about how people who go mess with magic, bad things happen to them.
In fairness,
So,
now it's
when
either
people
blue
see
dwarf
magical
or
things,
bear person.
They kind of just put their heads down and let it happen, and hope it doesn't come near them.
Blue dwarf or bear.
Basically,
Neither of those are very.
because you can't tell stories about the boogeyman, but that's actually real. So the boogeyman stories of this world are how if you go messing with magic, you're gonna like become a statue in some crazy witch's house.
what I heard about bears. They can smell
Okay,
the
so the
period.
road's safe to travel. We continue on to town.
And
Maddie,
you,
don't
get, reach,
finish that.
That's an X moment if there ever was one.
you reach Briarstone.
I
For
come
the
out
end of the
reference.
day. It's again 2 gold for food and keep, or you can try hunt again.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try hunt again.
So anyone who's doing room and keep,
Oh,
anyone
I'm
who's
going
trying
inside.
to hunt, give me a roll.
Oh no, I'm just going to talk to the farmer and convince him to let me stay in his house.
He's going the opposite
While
direction.
a bear.
He's going the opposite direction of you. He is
Oh.
going to Morrigan's watch.
Okay, no, I'm not
You
doing
would
that.
have
So,
crossed paths with him if he was going the same direction.
oh no, it wouldn't have. No, it would have
Unless
been.
we're
That would have
walking
been.
slightly faster.
That would have been like tangential.
Then you have that weird
Hmm.
moment we have to try and overtake him, but he's moving like
Yeah.
0.1 slower than you, so it like takes ages to get past him. And at one point you're walking
And he's
directly
walking
beside him.
diagonally as well, so you can't just go around him.
You taking it in this time, Drago, or are you going out
The
hunting
real
with
issues.
I think I'd rather chicken Indian.
It's a decision. What about you, Ruinous?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Cool. Okay, Anson, give me a D10 roll.
Okay, I've already rolled a 21 for survival.
I know.
Don't fill up on rats
D10.
now.
See what you were into.
A 1.
Okay, I'll give me
Oh,
2d6.
2d6.
He eats rat shit.
4.
4k.
I'm bumped into rats, but there's plenty of them.
No.
Just hit him with your staff.
And
The
now
dragon-
I need a 2d4.
2d4.
Mm.
What is Christy Carroll cooking up?
I only have 1d4 actually.
Yeah.
You found part of a rat.
Oh,
So yeah, during your hunt, you managed to come across a couple deer. You take them down easily enough. And about half an hour or so, as you're like starting to get these deer ready and stuff, in the distance you catch the sight of a big black bear sniffing the air as it catches a smell of some wonderful deer meat being cooked up by our good friend Ansel.
You should really shout for
You're
me.
cooking 2 deer?
yeah.
You fucking
He's living like a
horse.
king.
Eating so much deer.
I
He
run
runs
like
really
8
fast,
times as
yeah.
fast as you.
He does, yeah. He's got he needs a lot of calories.
Not a
Carbo
calories.
loading.
It's about 200-300 feet out.
I roll a stealth check
It's not
instantly.
looking in your direction yet, but it's sniffing in the air. Give me a stealth check, so.
Yeah, I have 5 in stealth.
Whoa.
Meanwhile, back at the inn. Ooh, good chicken.
Yeah, I'm
That's the
quite
gravy
full.
there?
Hi, laddie. I could do
Oh,
some.
no.
I could do some.
So you
veal.
dive into
Love some
you
veal.
dive back behind the tree. This bear keeps sniffing. Let me see if it sees you.
You keep walking there, bear. You keep walking.
Like it walks past where you're hiding.
Hey there, boy.
Like you can hear the thump as it walks by. You can catch the smell of bear. It's like this grime and filth in this thing, and it just like bites down in the neck of one of your deer and just starts dragging it away.
Damn
you. She
I'm just
stole one
hiding-
of my deer.
I'm just hiding in
I
the.
rolled for initiative and I fight the bear.
If you stay hiding, it wanders off with your deer and you don't see it.
He only took 1, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
How far away are we?
you're in town.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it's like I'm just hiding
He's
in
like
the bushes.
on the outskirts. He's in a bit in the forest.
I'm just trying to think, like where you can go. Hey guys, there's a bear. He just stole my
Yeah.
deer.
And the rest of your day passes on eventfully. You find a decent spot to like set up a camp for the night, and you meet back up the next morning.
Yeah.
Ansem actually looks about as well rested as you guys do, and he looks well fed.
I wanted it to be like I'm hiding in the bushes and I'm expecting to hear a bear and I just go, "Hi guys, my name's Bear Grylls and I've come across these 2 deer carcasses."
Yeah, you meet them.
I expect him to come out of the,
And I'm
out of the
quite
woods with like
hungry.
an antler, like picking his teeth. Like a
Oh, yeah, you
full,
tell
like,
me how
antler
you
there.
look the next day, Ansem, as you wander back into town to meet the party.
I have a deer skull on my head. Like in Tropic Thunder, I'm just like I've lived outside and I have won.
You get like a couple of farmers who are up in the morning tending their field, kind of look at you and confusing and befuddlement in their face, and then just get back to work.
But then
I also have
it's
like
nothing
blood.
yesterday. I saw a
tribal
bear.
marks.
Yeah, so you start heading back to the town. It's windy again, quite cold. You've got cold during the night, so you had a bedroll though. You managed to power through it, but the rest of the party are considerably more comfortable than you are, temperature-wise.
Yeah, but
Sitting
what's
down
my
beside a
carbon
nice
footprint?
roaring fire, having breakfast. They've got some like wonderful chicken soup.
We ain't had nothing but chicken soup.
So yeah, you guys are sitting around eating chicken soup. This is your second chicken meal, like from this inn. And then Anderson comes wandering in with a deer skull on his head.
I've seen things. Don't ask questions.
Hey laddie, I see you got the veal. That's all I gotta say.
Yes.
Eel is
Fair
like
enough.
a baby deer, isn't it?
I don't know.
Is it a tiny skull on
I
his
also,
head?
I also don't
It's
know.
it's a big one. It's a fool.
It's venison, actually. I'm totally wrong.
No, venison is deer meat.
Oh, okay.
I remember that from the Merchant of Venice.
But yeah, that's what you see. He comes in. I assume you sit down beside him.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not shocked. We lived with this guy
Yeah,
for a month.
It's nice and warm
Regular
now.
basis.
Like you sit down beside the fire, you warm yourself up, you get the smell of chicken soup. It's like you're pretty much the only ones in here.
You're name dropping chicken soup a lot. If the
Yeah,
BBNG is
what is this? Are we
chicken
supposed
soup,
Are we supposed to ask like where's all this chicken coming from?
No, Maddie just made a joke about getting chicken in the inn, so I just said I'd make every meal be chicken related.
fair enough.
I'm a happy camper.
Sponsored by Nor Chicken Soup.
I'll edit that out. I don't want to get sued.
Joe,
not
actually, they offered
sponsored
me
by
10
Noah.
million, Joe. They offered me 10 million.
Wow. Where'd that go?
They even gave me a live chicken.
Went into his roll
Yeah.
20
So if
subscription.
nothing else happens, we continue on.
Yeah, it's
Keep on trudging.
It's all good.
So yeah, you just want to go up to the gates of the keep and ask to see Tybor Blacktide, or how do you want to go about it?
Just knock.
You knock on the
No, I
gates.
phone ahead and set up an appointment.
So Ruinous goes up and like
As a bear.
walks, ignores the guard, and just knocks on a gate.
As a bear.
And this guard kind of just looks at this guy, this blue bear, in confusion.
I'm not blue as a bear.
You said blue bear last time.
Did I? Oh, okay, I am. Right, that's fine.
Looks at you. Also, you're not like full bear. It's only your face that is bear-like.
Oh, damn it, it's Mask of Many Faces.
Well, no, you've got this guy yourself, but it can't change you into a four-legged animal.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
just
yeah.
you're
retain
humanoid.
its vaguely
Well,
humanoid
it's like the
shape.
bear warrior guy. He's
Yeah.
not a four-legged
You're-
animal.
Yeah, you don't look like a
Two-faced bear.
you look like a humanoid bear. Like people have seen strange things. You're not that out of place.
Ah, right. Okay.
You're not
Well, that's
a
fine.
Swiss
Sure, I'll knock on the door and
I
just
mean,
go.
you're
We have
walking.
to see the black tides.
You're
Abby."
walking around with a dragon, a dragon man,
Oh yeah.
and occasionally you walk around with a devil man. Like people see weird things in these places all the time. Magic has weird effects on people. I mean, you're blue normally.
I'm just a normal person. I'm just a
You're
human.
just there in the middle
Yes,
of
you
it.
go up, knock on the gate, and this guard kind of looks at you confusion and goes, "Are you
Just walk
expecting?
right
Are you expecting an answer?" You can't just walk in. It's not a gate like a little house gate. It's a gate like a massive. Picture like a walled community.
Okay.
Like this is the Lord's. This is the Baron's house.
Cool. All right.
There's
Are
two
we there?
guards.
Or did
Yeah,
you
it's
run
two-
ahead?
It's up to him if he ran ahead or not. But when he got there, he said he knocked the gate.
Yeah. So I knock on the gate and I go, "Aye, we're here to see Tybor Blacktide."
You just walk past the guard and are now facing away from him, knocking at a gate,
You
Have you
cheeky bugger.
of which the manor is far, far away.
Have you got a summonings?
Ach, aye, I do. You want to see it?
I would.
I want to roll a charisma check.
You have to give someone something.
Oh. Damn.
You can't just go, "You want to see it," and he'll go, "Okay, that's enough." Like he's hands
So
out
it's-
waiting for this letter. Summoning.
So
you.
a really good charisma check is not like a Jedi mind trick.
Can we be sneaking in the back?
Noted.
You can try.
Actually, that'd be fine. You do that.
I got an 11 on my stealth check.
They don't pay any heed to you walking by, but this is walled the entire way around. You've been here
Right.
before.
Oh.
How high is
okay.
the wall?
I know what to do.
It was
I know
like
what to
20
do.
feet, 30 feet.
Oh, I can
Okay.
jump this.
I'm just gonna lean
Uh,
back against like a wall nearby. Just kind of like
All right.
watch this whole
So
thing
what I do is, I go. I lied. I don't have any paper. I wasn't
Then why-
summoned here.
Why
I'm
would
sorry.
we let you in?
I don't know.
You
And I'm
can't let any tramp who comes wandering up in to meet the Baron.
oh, don't call me a tramp, me. I'll just leave. Like, good day, and I leave, right? And what I do then is I change my appearance to be someone of note and noble like.
Ooh.
I need a name. Damn it.
Tybor Black Tide.
The black tide guy. I'm here to see black
Just be
tide.
very careful now, because different noble families have different opinions of each other and different relations.
I know. I need to think of one.
Game of
I'm a
Thrones.
no
You
rules.
can
rules.
roll, and I can give you the name of the noble. I can freely give you the name of like a couple of nobles. I can give you like the noble of Dwarfshire for free,
Okay, go first.
which is Case and Shatterstone. We are not sure how well the Shatterstones and the Black Tides get along.
Okay. Right.
So you're nearby, yeah, just watching this, Judge?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, as the bear walks away, the guard kind of looks at you, kind of puts back, gets rid of the kind of annoyed look, and goes, "Can I help you, sir?"
Yes, I'm here to see Lord Blacktide. I have important business with him. I do not have a summons, but if you could let me, or if you let him know we're here,
May I ask who's
Judge.
looking for him?
Judge Brehan.
He gives a nod and goes, "One moment." Kind of calls another guard over towards the inside the gate, relays your message. The guard walks away, but 5 minutes later he comes back and whispers something to the guard. He goes, "Tybor Blacktide is willing to meet with you." Opens the gate and the other points to the guard and goes, "Joffrey here will show you the way."
Oh, thank you very much. Drago, you coming?
Yep. Let's go.
Handsome?
Thank you very much.
I'm
You
just
catch sight of
in
this
the
off in
corner,
the distance,
getting ready
by
to
the way.
jump, and then I turn and walk towards you.
Okay, I'm assuming I'm going to have to change appearance because I can't go back in as the dwarf.
You
Oh
never
no, I
went
can
in.
go back in as the dwarf. Done.
Yeah, the dwarf comes running up, and this guard kind of looks at the judge and goes, "You?"
Unfortunately,
I
yeah.
like sigh. And I say, yes. He's
Okay.
also a good friend to the Blacktide family.
And I just don't say anything because
So yeah, he kind of
I
gives
didn't
you
change my voice. So
yeah, he just kind of gives you this look, and it's like from his perspective, the gates and this blue dwarf just came battling up out of nowhere. It kind of gives you a look as you walk in. You're brought into the main hall. There's like a bit of it's a cold day again, so there's a fire roaring. You're just pointing at some chairs. The butler comes around, asks if you need anything. You're provided drink and food if you want it, and then you just wait for Tybor.
I deny every bit of
while
food.
we're waiting. So now that we've completed our week-long journey, what were we coming here to do again?
we're going to confront him about the Kingsbane.
Conspiracy.
And before we
Right.
meet
Obviously, you don't
Tybor,
call it a conspiracy. Nobody ever reacts well to conspiracy.
So
Yeah,
is there
we
any
don't
like
name
faux
it.
pas that we shouldn't absolutely should stay away from? 'Cause I can't remember any previous interaction with this guy.
the only interaction you've had with him is when he put you to sleep. The other guys who
Oh
talk.
right. So this is like a kind of this is the enemy.
But-
This is the
No,
but
enemy.
he cured your man of poison. Like
Did he?
Yeah. From your perspective, he's an enemy. From Anson's perspective, he's the guy who removed the curse.